Hey everybody, today Rahdo runs through day 10 of the Advent calendar. And let's see, Jen's standing at the ready. Let's just jump right into it.
We're going to the cow today?
Yep, going over to the cow. Let's see what we get. As Jen pries it open.
Ooh.
And,
We have this one.
Yay! Hooray! Orleans. Let's see, so what is this? This would be Christmas market. Ah, okay, it looks pretty straightforward.
Ooh, looks like you...
Well, yeah, so I don't think we need to go to the website for this. Obviously, you put your sea captains here, and whenever you do, you roll a die and get goods. Or...
What's that, number 6?
I think that must be traveling. Yeah, you can travel.
Yeah, on a road?
I don't know.
Looks like a road. There's no sea.
Yeah, no.
That's interesting if your sea captains can make you
travel.
Get to do a road
Go
trip.
figure. They love Christmas markets and some extra money just in case you're running short. So that's pretty cool. Although it's unfortunate, actually. I mean, I was so excited the other day when we got Rococo, and we have that. We're going to play Rococo, and we haven't done it yet because you can see I've got this mountain of stuff we've got to get played because I am well under the gun. I mean, we're just taking a break out from, I was just about to start playing Grand Austria Hotel, but I want to play this. This looks very, very cool. But I don't have time. There's so much other stuff to film.
Well, you got to stop sleeping until noon.
Yes, I just got back from my crazy long travels, and Jen will just let me sleep until noon, which is messing everything up. I tell her to wake me up. Don't let me sleep until, actually I slept until 1 this afternoon today because anyway. I promised yesterday I was going to talk a little bit about what are we going to do with all these expansions or all these promos for games that we don't have, you know, the Colt Expresses and the Bonanzas and whatnot. Well, you may or may not know, twice yearly there's what's called the Worldwide Promo Math Trade. And it's actually a math trade that I started years ago. And I ran for quite a while, but I have recently handed it off to a guy named Matt, who is now running it. And what it is basically is it's a geek list. You go on BoardGameGeek, you create an account on BoardGameGeek, and then you list any promos that you want to get rid of, that you just have no use for. And other people do the same, and then there's some jiggery pokery, and people can actually trade stuff. And it works really, really fantastically. And I asked Matt, when is his next one starting? And let's see over here, I got his Geek Mail open. Here is the schedule. We are going to, if we can focus, starting was at January 13th, 2016, we'll start being able to add our promos to the next geek list, and we have until February 3rd, and then we'll have until February 10th to actually make our choices. So now math trades are kind of scary for a lot of people, but I have done a run through of math trades in the past, so you can actually watch that, see how it goes. But I know actually a few people have mentioned when I've talked about, hey, well, we don't have this game or that game, they say, oh, I want that promo, will you send me that promo? Well, you're going to be able to go to that math trade starting January 13th and sign up for it. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't exist yet on today, the 10th of December, but if you go down to the show notes down below, there will be a link to the discussion thread for the last math trade. And when the new math trade starts, it will be announced in that old math trade. And so if you subscribe to that thread, you'll get a notification when the new one starts. So I think that's it, folks. And again, if you want to know more about how math trades work, there's also a link down below for my run-through of how to enter a math trade. They're absolutely awesome. They're great fun. And this year, there are going to be tons and tons of promos because there's going to be, not just me, there's a lot of people who bought this who don't have all the games, and they're going to be looking to trade them away in the math trade promos starting January 13th, ending February 3rd and then 10th. So that's something you can look forward to. Another thing you can look forward to, yes, I know, where's Jen? We want more Jen run-throughs. She has promised to do a few more of those. Heck, maybe I'll just give these to her for the rest of the month because people don't love me anymore. They just want Jen. It's all about the hotness around here. But anyway, folks, I think we're going to end it right there. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Tomorrow, more to the point. So long. Bye-bye.